Hello everyone and welcome to Claude and the Bansters for this live watch-along of the Champions League semi-final game against RB Leipzig versus Paris Saint-Germain. Claude will be with us. He's unfortunately just dropped out just as we went live. So he will be with us. Don't panic, everyone. We've got Stan with us. Hope you're well, Stan.
Yes, mate. Lovely sunny day here in Vancouver. And hello to everyone in the chat box. Hope you're all keeping well.
Yep, and we are hoping to have Glenn on too. Hopefully, Glenn will be joining us. He's got a couple of things to sort out first, but he's going to try his best to get sorted out. And obviously, here he is, the man himself, the legend, Claude. How you doing, mate?
How are you, mate? All right, not too bad. Are you staying all right?
Yeah, I'm really well, Claude.
Good man, good man.
Just want to say thank you to everyone in the chat already. We've got Kiri, Matt, Uncle Bunker, Stephen, Patrick, Carlos. Carlos, hope you're well, mate. I ain't seen you for a couple of days. Eagle, the Urban Ghost, Connor, Yazer, Stuff, Lone Star, Cookie, Money.
Who's lost his car?
Oh, who's lost his car?
You said someone's lost his car.
Who? I didn't say that.
There's a lost Carlos or something. Oh, Carlos. Oh, sorry.
Anthony's in the chat. One Arsene Wenger Chaos. Thank you everyone for coming over. Really appreciate it. You just hit the nail on head, Real. Team news. I'm just about to get that up now for everyone to see. And here we go. Here is the team news for tonight. The starting lineups. And it is. I think I might let you do it, Stan.
Right, I ain't got my glasses, so someone will have to do it.
Wow, it's so small in it. All right, RB Leipzig, you've got Galashi in goal, Klosterman, Upamecano. I like Upamecano. I can't even. It's so small. Muscle. That can't be right. Lamar.
McKelly. Lama.
It's so small on my screen. I've got my glasses on as well.
Campy. Sabaisa. Oh, this is a nightmare for me. Tazendi. Omar. Nkaku. Is that? Sorry, Paulson.
Yeah.
And PSG, we've got Raiko, Kura, Silva, Kim Pempe. Yeah, Bernat, Herrera, Marquinhos, Moskovic, Di Maria. Is he still about? Bloody hell, I didn't think he was still playing. Mbappe and Neymar.
Oh. Just have to read the last three, that's enough.
Listen, just in case anybody doesn't know, I do suffer from dyslexia. We do get a lot of comments about it, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm trying my hardest to pronounce these names, but unfortunately, I just can't. So, listen, we can all have a laugh about it. I do not care, but I just want you to know.
I just haven't got my glasses, otherwise I'd have
It's
done
so small in it. I should have brought it up on a bigger window or something. It's small on this screen. I've got my glasses and I can't see it.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. It's not a problem. Just a lot of people.
I'm sure that you're throwing the Aubameyangs in there, though, Terry.
Or if they had a Aubameyang, I wouldn't be out. I'll be fine with it, wouldn't I? But a couple of people have asked in the comments on the chat afterwards on YouTube. So for anyone that doesn't know, obviously I do suffer from that. Sorry if I do get it wrong or I pronounce your name wrong. But there's no menace in it. I've tried my hardest, so bear with me, unfortunately. But everyone in the chat, let's get your predictions for tonight. How this semi-final is going to go. Let's start with yourself first, Stan.
Well, you think that at some point PSG's got to get their hands on that trophy, right? And I mean, if you look at the squad and you compare it to RB Leipzig on paper, you've got to say they're the stronger team. But I'm quite fond of RB Leipzig. I quite like the team.
Yeah,
I like the way that they do their scouting and their managing and that. They've had some good players. So I think it could be a tight game.
Okay, and what's the score you're going for?
I think PSG are going to win it, though. And I'd probably go for 2-1 to PSG.
Okay. Claude?
I think it's going to be a very tight game. I think it'd be a 1-1 draw. I think it could even go to penalties. I can't even call it. Yeah, that's how I can't call this one.
Do you know what? In the game so far that we've watched over the last week or so, I mean, the results have been unbelievable. I mean, the score lines have been very big. We've been what do you call it, blessed with goals. So I'm hoping that continues, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I'm rooting for both teams. I'd like to see any one of them get through, to be honest. I've not really got a preference. But as long as it's a great game, as long as there's a load of goals, I'll be happy. And I'm going to stick my neck on a line. I'm going to go for a PSG 3-2.
Let me ask you quickly, the both of you. Now that these rounds are only like one leg, do you prefer it like this, or do you want it to go back to being like 2 legs?
Oh no, I do like the format, but I don't think it's going to stay like that forever. It's exceptional circumstance. Yeah, I do like this format. It's just like a tournament, isn't it?
Yeah,
tournament.
Yeah. It's not exciting, but obviously the money that they're losing out, they're never gonna keep it, are they?
Not only that, with a 2-legged game, with a 2-legged game, the game could be over before the second leg, and it's a lot of dead rubbers. You get a lot of dead games then. So yeah, I do like this format. Yeah, it's all on the night.
Yeah. For me, I think it's how it should be. Cup games is all. Normally when I was younger, you couldn't wait for the draw. You used to sit there and watch the names being pulled out the hat, see who's going to get the home game first. You know what I mean? Because obviously you wanted your own team to play at home so you can go and watch them. I know the Champions League is a little bit different because you've got the 2 legs, but I prefer it like this, to be honest, Dan. I prefer one-off games. It makes the teams come out and you've got to win. You know what I mean? So, me personally, I'd love to see it stay like this. What about
and the FA Cup will be the same this year. There'll be no replays in the FA Cup this season. So,
I think it's. Listen, I mean, a lot of people used to say to me, "Do you know what I mean? You can't just have it over one game or whatever." But that's the beauty of having a draw. You know what I mean? What's the point?
And it's all on neutral ground. It's not bad as well. So there's fair for both sides, really, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, look, you've only got to look by the games we've seen in the last few days and how many goals we've got out of it, and the games have been good. So I think it's done the competition, both competitions, really well. What about you, Stan?
I really enjoy it. I think it's just makes the competition more exciting. Then like Claude said, sometimes you get matches and it's done in the first leg. It's not even worth sometimes it's not even worth tuning in. Do you know what I mean? Because it's done.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I've got a couple of little stats here if you want to rear them for tonight's game. And here we go. Where are we? We've got five stats, right? The first one. This will be the first ever competitive meeting between RB Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. They're a very new team, aren't they? They've just been formed, haven't they? Yeah. Don't think they've been that long formed. I'm not sure how old the club is.
They're not very popular, are they, in Germany? Other than their fans, a lot of all the other teams and fans have a real dislike to RB Leipzig because of the way they've gone about building themselves. Right? They're not happy with it.
Yeah, no, exactly. Why? I think Claude is just looking it up here.
It's a bit like Milton King Dons, isn't it?
MK Dons.
Yeah,
but they were supposed to be originally Wimbledon, weren't they, from South London?
Yeah,
that's right. MK Dons. It's
And Red Bull as well. They're absolutely massive, aren't they? I mean, they own 2 Formula 1 teams, as well as the actual drinks, which sells all around the world. They've got a football team, and they've got teams in America as well, right?
Yeah, I think you're right, Stan. Claude was founded in 2009.
There we go. Yeah, just, exactly. So that's how old they are. They're only 11 years old. God, Jesus. 2009, yeah.
The second stat, boys, it says both RB Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain are aiming to reach their first ever European Cup Champions League final. RB Leipzig would be the 7th different German team to reach the final, second only to English sides, while PSG would be the first French team to reach the showpiece since Monaco in 2003-2004 season.
It's crazy that Paris Saint-Germain haven't reached the final in this time. Right?
I'm surprised. I'm absolutely surprised that they didn't have to go through all the leagues like we do. How they got in, but I had to check up on that lady. I had to check up on that lady because all the other clubs, mind you, no, MK Dons didn't have to do it because they just changed the name of the club, didn't they? I wonder if this was another change of a club. So I remember Lokomotiv Leipzig, see, from years ago when they played Arsenal. But I'm not sure.
While you're checking that, Claude, I've got another one here.
They've got another team as well, isn't they? RB Salzburg as well, right? Yeah. That's another one.
Yeah, that's just come up. Yeah.
Apparently, right, 1 minute. It's a German based in, like, the club was founded in 2009 by the Free State of Saxony, German. Oh my God, bordering the same as well as cultures. No, it's just a club just being founded, but I don't think
were they previously another club and then like rebranded, or
no,
just from scratch, like the whole stadium and everything.
Apparently, they wanted to call themselves Red Bull, but because it was too commercialised, they had to say just put RB on their thing instead. So there you go. I don't know.
Judicial Review said, "Can you say Leipzig properly, Tel?" I hope I'm saying that properly.
Does it matter? Does it really matter? God,
I know.
Christ.
There you go.
This is a football channel, not Open University. Yeah, come on, let's go.
If it was, you definitely won't be having me in your team. That's for sure.
Well, you wouldn't have me either.
The next
I watched University Challenge for 3 years. I never got one question right.
What was that geezer's name on it? Bamba Gascoigne.
Bamba Gascoigne, that's it. Yeah. What a legend he was. I don't know if he's still alive. Is he still alive?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not going to look that one up anyway. Yeah. So
the third stat, boy. The third stat is Paris Saint-Germain have progressed from all 3 of their European knockout ties with German opponents, including eliminating Dortmund in last year's Champions League last 16. Paris. Next one. Sorry, go on, Claude.
Even PSG were only formed in 90. So this is 2 clubs that hardly knew. PSG were formed, I'm sure, in 1968. So they're a relatively new club as well. So they're not old. I mean, compared to other clubs. Clubs around the world. 1968, PSG.
I was born. They're the same age as me.
So they're relatively, when you compare how long football's gone, they're relatively two very young clubs. I mean, not so much PSG, but Leipzig, 11 years old, and PSG is about 50 years, 52 years old. 52 years old.
Everyone know that we've just kicked off. Do you want me to pause it, boys?
Yeah, we've not kicked off here yet.
Yeah. Not always the same, innit? It's funny, when I go on Lee Gunner's channel, he's behind me.
Well, I'm on 16 seconds.
I know why you're in front, because you're actually you haven't got you're not using stream, are you? You're using the proper TV stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm on 16 seconds, so let me know.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, I'm not there. I'm not yet. 15, I'm not even started.
You haven't even started, Claude. Can you pause yours, Dan?
I've paused on 23.
23. All right, I'll go up to 23.
Have they got off the coach yet on yours, Claude?
It's bollocks. This is bullshit, mate. No, they're 1 minute they're kicking off. 1 minute. 1 minute.
I like that, Stan. That was very funny.
Right. So where are you, boys? Let me know where you are, and I'll tell
We're
you.
on 23 seconds.
All right, then. I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah. 23.
Yeah.
23. Yeah. Don't start counting the players off the coach. 23 seconds.
Now. Go. Go. Start.
Right, here we go. Right, so we're off this semi-final of the Champions League.
We started yet?
Yeah, didn't you start?
No, I didn't hear it.
Go on, you
I'm on 31. I'm only
what you on, Claude?
Hey?
What you on, Claude?
55, but I can't stop it now.
Yeah, no, 55. Catch up, Stan.
You can forward it, can't you?
Yeah, I can, can't I?
Yeah, you can forward it. Go on to tell me what you're up to. We're on, and
1 minute 5.
1 minute 13 on.
So about another 10.
That's it. What are you on now?
1 minute 14.
No, 10 seconds need to go. Quick.
120.
Yeah.
Bit more. Next one. One more.
124. 125.
And again, keep going. Go on.
127.
You're about 10 seconds.
150.
Well, no. Wait there. Stay there. And we'll tell you when to press play. Ready? Play. Press play. Go. That's it. We're all synced up.
Jesus Christ.
2 minutes there. Okay. Bloody hell.
That was funny. Oh, dear. But,
I really like that Upamecano. I watched him in the other game recently, and he was really good.
He's on the ball now, actually. I'm going to keep an eye on him tonight. Proper eye on him. But it looks like that Gabriel's done, doesn't it, to me? What do you think, Stan?
No, apparently now Napoli have come in with a bigger offer.
Well, this is a load of rubbish, Claude. Honestly, please, mate.
They've absolutely gazumped Arsenal with a bigger offer. So
I think they've made a bigger offer to the player, not
exactly. Exactly. So that looks like it's in their favourites now.
No, but the player has already said basically he wants Arsenal, so it doesn't matter what he says.
No, it doesn't matter. Well, someone else has more money, mate. Forget it. 1 minute.
Yeah, that happened with Lacazette, didn't it? And where's Lacazette now? Oh, we've got a chance. Shot. Oh, keeper saved it.
I'm ahead of you, I think.
Are you?
Yeah, 310.
Oh, yeah, you are.
What you on?
Well, that's fine. Fair enough for that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard enough of this.
4. Right, start counting yours, Terry. I'm going to sink you.
3, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah,
36. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, RB nearly had a great chance again there. Bloody hell. But Paris Saint-Germain got a player down at the precise second.
Someone was just asking if the ship had sailed on us signing Upamecano. That's business. They really quietly on him, haven't they? He's not been mentioned with Arsenal at all now. I think it's all focusing on that Gabriel.
Dreams come.
David's asking me how my audition went. It went really well, thanks, David. It went really well. They liked it, and I'm just waiting to find out. But there was quite a few other people that were up for the same part. So hopefully I'll find out soon.
Taib said score predictions. We've already done that, mate, but we'll quickly run through it again. Stan, what did you say, mate?
2-1 Paris Saint-Germain.
Claude?
1-1 extra time. I can't call it. I think I'll go to penalties. And that's a toss-up then, isn't it?
And I said 3-2 to PSG. But just hope it's a good, great game with loads of goals in. Connor says, Claude needs to get a woman. Last night was great, by the way.
Woman? You're joking. I can't even look after myself, never mind another woman.
Maybe the woman can look after you, Claude.
Yeah.
You'll be like that. Them days are gone. Them days used to be years ago. Not now, mate.
David said, great, mate. Wish you all the best, Stan.
Yeah, cheers.
CG says, Stan, are you a professional actor?
Well, I've been doing some background stuff in Vancouver, and there's a TV show that's going to be coming out on the Sci-Fi Channel called Residential Alien, and Linda Hamilton's in it.
What a shot. Sorry, Neymar. He's hit the post.
Yeah, hit the post.
Oh, he's hit the post. Just going to get the replay here. Mbappe on the ball on this left-hand side. Oh, great through ball to Neymar. Straight. What was that Upamecano doing there? He was just stood still.
Yeah.
Just stood still. And Neymar's put it, I don't know if that hit the post or went past the post. RB here. Oh, they played here. Oh, Mbappe has scored. Mbappe.
Oh.
No. He's give it handball. He's give it handball. This is from a silly mistake from the goalkeeper playing it out from the back. And they've give it handball. We try to kick it out, but it's it. Neymar looks like on the arm or the hand. We've got an action replay here.
It's got to go to what's the name, isn't it? Sure.
It's right on the shoulder stand.
It's hit him on his shoulder.
Oh no, it is. It's his hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's shoulder his hand. Yeah.
He's not looking. What's he supposed to do with his hand, though? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand that.
Yeah, he's trying to get it out of the way, right? Ball's coming blasting at him.
That's ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. How's the fuck can they? The law's got to change on this, hasn't it?
It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know how you can do that. Do you know what I mean? There's a few rules in the game that I think need to be changed, boys, and we might as well talk about that quickly while we're waiting for something to happen. I mean, PSG have just got it on the halfway line. I mean, the one that I am really gets my goat, boys. Oh, hold up, light zipper through here. It's 3 against 4. He's on this right hand side. He lays it back just outside the area.
He's going to take a shot. No.
Cross comes in. Oh,
he's totally missed it.
Totally missed it. And now Di Maria.
He swung his leg out and totally missed it.
Di Maria nearly sent Mbappe on from that and all. So this is end to end at this last couple of minutes. And again, here comes Lysip, just inside PSG's half, but he's it's gone out for a throw-in. Yeah, but one of the rules, boys, I don't know how you feel about it, is a deliberate foul for me, right? So if you look at it, a deliberate handball, you get sending off straight away, yeah?
Yeah.
You get sending off straight away, red card, no questions about it, right? But you can run behind a player, say for instance, the Martinelli goal, yeah? When he's running through, a player can come up from nowhere right behind him and literally kick his back leg and cause a really bad injury, right? A really bad injury because that's a deliberate foul, bringing him down, and you can only get for that. I think that's absolutely disgusting. Yeah,
it's not balanced, is it? It's not equal. The crimes are not. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I mean. You know, look. You know, most of the time when it's a deliberate handball, let's be honest, you're trying to save the ball from going in the goal because it's a natural reaction. Do you know what I mean? Of a player to do that. Do you know what I mean? So someone takes a shot and without even thinking about it, we've all done it. You know what I mean? You go to save the ball and you stopped it from going in. I mean, what you should do is just put the player, in my eyes, and give the goal.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be sending off for something like that, in my eyes, anyway.
No, I agree with you. I think there's loads of rules that need to be looked at. One rule that I wish we could get rid of is that if it's a 0-0 draw, you don't get any points. Get rid of a point for a 0-0 draw. That way, then you might have teams trying to like get something more out of the game. Do you know what I mean? Rather than tucking in and playing it easy if nothing's going their way. Get rid of that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you again, there, Stan. What about you, Claude? What's one rule that you'd like to get rid of or change?
One rule I would like to change, bring in foreign referees to the Premier League because the English referees are shit. Absolutely fucking useless. That's why they didn't have one thing I'll agree with Wenger when he said about the World Cup. He said, look, that no English ref has went to the World Cup, and that should tell you a story. And that's what he said. That's one thing I will agree with him on it. They're all rubbish, overweight and rubbish. I mean, you wouldn't get me running around the pitch, would you? Half of them are like me. Useless.
Here we go. There is inside the box for PSG. Pass it over, and it goes out for the third corner and in succession.
Do you know another thing in football that I think should be changed? On the international level, I think an international manager should be a manager from the country that he's representing. So it's a proper international team. Do you know what I mean? You've got all of the players from that country, and you select the manager who you think is the best.
Yeah, well, Italy do that. Italy always pick an Italian manager.
I just think that should be the rules. International. I don't understand that you have like an Italian manager managing like the English team or a Scottish manager managing Turkey. It just doesn't make sense.
I agree.
You go up with the best of the best.
Totally agree. Totally. Oh, no, Diesel's not here. Don't worry. He's not here. He's not here. Oh. So we want is Diesel here.
We've got a free kick just outside the area here for Neymar. Looks like he's taking it.
Is Diesel here.
Here we go. Neymar, Di Maria. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a goal! Goal for PSG.
Look at that.
What a good goal. Great header, great free kick.
He just totally ghosted in, didn't he? He just ghosted in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where was the defence again? Everyone just stood still. In there. Yeah. Everyone just stood still. Let's see the replay of this again. 12 minutes and 30 seconds gone. And Paris Saint-Germain are 1-0 up in this semi-final.
What's Upamecano doing there?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just seeing the replay here, Claude.
You want to spend all that money on him? You must be joking. Where is he? Let's have a look. Upamecano.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders there. 5 players. Just all stood in the line. Not one of them jumped. Yeah. Not one of them, boys.
Where he is? He's just looking. He's just watching. They were bloody watching it. Look up at Upamecano there. Where is he? Look. Nowhere near. No one marking anyone. No. Free out.
I was just laughing at Cole's comment, obviously, when I was talking about getting rid of a point for a 0-0 draw. Cole's like, fucking hell, Stan, do you want us to get relegated?
Yeah, well, that's a point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Anthony said, Claude for England, I say.
Well, you never know. If the FIFA thing goes on, sometimes you get an international call up.
I'm top of the league, and I'm on top of the league on FIFA.
I can't remember where we are. We're doing all right, but if you do well, you get an international call up, Claude. So you never know. We'll have to get you out of the tracksuit and put you into a suit with the tie.
So what is it? 2 wins and 1 defeat, isn't it?
Yeah.
John says 76 viewers. We've got 82 at the minute and only 42 likes. Hit the like button. Thank you very much.
Come on, hit the like, boys.
Actually,
hit the like button. Subscribe, share, do the lot. Come on.
I want to hit the 25k tonight on YouTube. So anyone that is watching us that doesn't subscribe to our YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. We are now 47 away. 47 people, subscribers away from hitting that 25k on YouTube.
Quarter of a century. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly, quarter of a century. So if you're not subscribing to us, it doesn't cost you anything. Please just hit that subscribe button and help us get to that 25k mark. So then it'll be the road to 30k after that. Great achievement in only a few months of.
Claude, Mrs. Stan wants to give you a wave.
Who?
Mrs. Stan, she's giving you a wave.
Hello, Mrs. Stan. How are you? Oh.
He's got his posh voice on now. Look, he's got his posh voice on.
There you go. Yeah.
Hope you well. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Double thumbs. That's what I see. Double thumbs.
Right, anyway.
Yeah. Hope you don't mind us letting you have
Oh,
to stand.
no, don't go.
Oh, she take your place, Dan.
Did you notice Claude put on his posh voice then? I noticed that. He was like, oh, hello.
Phil says the flirty bugger. Carlos says, oh, hello there. Big Fred says, big up my man Claude, the only honest Arsenal fan on YouTube.
Oh, it's got me. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm honest.
Got to it.
We've gone out for a place kick. For a corner kick, sorry.
What's this place kick?
Years old, don't I? You know what I mean? Well, that's what it is. I think he might have been offside, you know. If they go to VAR, I think they might have been offside, but I think they're going to give the corner.
You know what, Stan? You're definitely punching, mate. You're definitely punching there, mate.
Here's Claude.
Oh, and that's right, Anthony. Thank you very much for reminding me. I will put the link up for that.
She must be about 10 years younger than you.
That's about right. She is, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what's this about? Carlos is saying, has anyone heard about Abraham and Lampard?
Who's lost the car? Sorry?
Carlos is saying, anyone heard about Abraham and Lampard? I haven't heard anything.
No.
What's that, Carlos, about?
I've heard nothing about that.
Have you heard anything, Claude?
Well, no, not really. I mean, all I know is that they bought Chilwell, haven't they? They got him.
Oh, they bought him now, have they?
Yeah, I don't know how much they spent on him, but according to our mate Jay Vardy, he's not that good. He's not that great. So we'll see. They spent a lot of money on him. I wonder if Jamie Vardy is in the chat.
All the way for life. Oh, gone straight over up on Meccano's head.
What's all them white spots in the seats?
For anyone that don't know, oh, hold up, someone's down on the goal line here?
Who's that?
Is it Mbappe? No, it's not Mbappe. He's bleeding from the mouth.
It's the number 2.
The captain.
Ooh.
Let's have a look at this. Hold up. Oh, the geezer lies it. He ran into him with his shoulder. Look, you watch. The one with the ponytail. I don't know. He's right. It's not. It's an accident. It's not malicious or anything. It's just an accident. No. Thiago Silva, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's on the floor and he's obviously knocked a tooth out or something by the looks of it. For anyone that don't know, we are now on a app called Flick. And here's the link, or just go to the link in the chat. Everyone, please go and download it. And what it is it's like a forum, and we can chat all day, every day. And you can chat with other subscribers that go on it. And we can chat about all different topics. We'll be putting up all different topics every day. At the moment, we've only just got it today, so
that's what happens with zonal marking. Zonal marking, that's all no good, man.
Yeah, I know. Anyone that's got any transfer rumours or heard any whispers, there's a topic on there at the moment where we can all chat and discuss that. There's a welcome page where you can say who you are, tell us your name and that, and we welcome everyone. There's a page for all our live podcasts and watch-alongs, and there'll be loads of other topics. So please go and download that. and let's all start chatting to each other.
Jesus Christ, that Di Maria, he could fly away on that fucking nose, couldn't he? Jesus Christ. Fucking nose on him, man.
Yeah, he does have a bit of a bugle on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, that on Meccano, wasn't it? Well, what is this terrier about Lampard and
I don't know, I'm just looking now. Matt Rigby says, well, it's understandable, mate. He's young and wants to play to get better, as he knows that Werner would want to play every game. So is it something to do with Abrahams wants to know if he's got a starting place there or something? I don't really know.
So what? Don't tell me they're gonna offload into us.
Well, he's already behind Oliver Giroud now, isn't he?
Hey?
He's behind Oliver Giroud now, isn't he?
I don't. Yeah. As long as it don't come to us, I don't want him.
Carter Stage said, I heard Arsenal are looking to hiring O'Leary for the board.
Yeah, there is a rumour going around. He was going to all the games last year, you know. He's always there in the director's box and all that. So it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he's, because there was a big row about that, wasn't there? They wanted him on in the first place, but Rowe didn't want him on, didn't they? That's probably what that's another thing that could be the argument.
Yeah.
They wanted him on, and Rowe didn't want it, and that's why he's probably left. I don't know. That could be another argument. So there's a lot of these things.
Nice hit. Is this side of the box? It's gone out for a corner.
Yeah, I think Raul spent far too much time trying to consolidate his own power rather than thinking what was good for the club.
Listen, boys, we've got some great news here. Ryan saying, I see Messi at Southend Airport today.
So what, he's signing for Spurs then?
Southend. He's signing for Southend, Claude.
Somehow I don't think a player of his magnitude will be coming down at Southend Airport. It'll be either Heathrow, if anything. Southend, I doubt it. Because that's he's not going to go on and play one of them cheap flies, is he?
Boys, lies it. We've got a really, really dangerous free kick here, just outside PSG's box. Let's see what goes on. He takes a free kick, shoots. Oh, he's straight at the wall and he goes, headers out for a corner. Snazzy is saying, Claude, what level of football did you play as a youngster?
Oh, I was up front, mate. I was a good forward, dude. They used to call me Sniffer. I never missed a chance.
Sniffer. Corner comes in. Oh, straight over. Gone out for a goal kick.
Very lazy, but I scored goals. Very lazy player.
AJ boy says, Claude, do you think Arsenal can finish in the top 4?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I think we could win it next year if we get the right players. Who knows? Remember Chelsea came from 10th one year to win the league? No, it's not impossible. Leicester, right? Look at Leicester a few years ago with them players that they had. Not exactly household names, were they? Went on to win the league, so why not? Why do everyone go, oh, it's going to take all this time? Good organisation by the coach with the right players. Anything's possible. Anything.
What do you say, Stan?
Yeah, I mean, if the right, exactly what Claude said. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the transfer window yet. So if we get the right players in, it could be more than possible.
Yeah, listen, I totally agree, and I love the positivity. Any team could go out and win it. Obviously, you know, if you've got the right players, the right manager, the right attitude, anyone can do it. The only reason why I say, it probably take 2 to 3 years is because hold up, lies it, we're in. He's just inside the box. He's played it back. Shoot! Oh, just past the post. Oh, unlucky. The only reason why I say, it'd probably take 2 or 3 years is because I'm not going to say that if he only gets 4th place next year, he should be sacked. You know, that's the only reason why I'm saying it, because I'm telling you now, there are people out there saying that if we don't get top 4 next year, even though we might have progressed and playing really well, he should be sacked.
It's ridiculous. You can't just balance it out on the place. You've got to look at the manner of how you've played as well, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot. You can't just say, oh, if you don't end up at that number, he's got to go. There's more factors to that, and for me, it's. I don't mind Arsenal losing a football game. It's the manner of the loss. If we lose and we've worked hard, then you accept it a little bit more, right? You say, well, at least we've done everything that we could. It's just that we ain't. Yeah. This is how good we are.
No, exactly. I totally agree with what you just said, Stan. Totally agree. You know,
when you see players not tracking back and jogging around the pitch and standing there with their hands on the hips and not giving a fuck, that's when there's a problem.
You know better than Mustafi up in Makana, right? What I see.
He was good. He was good in the last game that I watched. He was a standout player, but he's not having a good touch.
Yeah, he was. I actually give him.
He was wide open. Why didn't they play that ball? PSG. It was wide open. What we got here? AJ Envoy said, Terry, what player do you want to see Arsenal sign? There's Upper Meccano just clears it. There's 2 players that I want to see us sign, AJ, and that is Gabriel. I've seen a lot of videos of him lately. I've been doing my own work on him, seeing what sort of a player we would be getting if he comes. And he looks absolutely fantastic to me. He's got such a great left foot. And he will get us on the attack straight away from a defensive position, because he can pin a ball from one end of the field to the other with precision. He looks absolutely phenomenal, to be honest. So if we do get him, I'll be over the moon with that. And obviously, Partey. They're the 2 players that I want. I mean, Willian, listen, he'd be a great addition to the squad. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not overwhelmed with him. But at the end of the day, I will be. Don't get me wrong, I will be if we get these other 2 players. If we get these other 2 players, then he's a great addition to the squad for rebuilding, in my eyes. I don't know about you, Stan.
Well, other than obviously that you got the obvious ones like Partey, and obviously if you could get someone like a Upamecano, but if I was being spoiled and I could just pick 2 players that I would like to see to come to play for Arsenal, the first one would be Donny van der Beek from Ajax, the creative midfielder, and the other one would be Odysson Edouard, the striker from Celtic.
If Ceballos goes, right, I'm saying if he doesn't sign, that means there's a place for Ozil in the team, isn't there, really? No excuse, is there? I mean, to be honest with you.
Well, you're to a certain extent, you're right, because obviously, if he does stay with us, then he's got to try and work his way back in if he can. If he can.
Do you think there's a possibility that
there's no way you can tell me that players like Willock should be in front of Ozil? I don't care.
Well, I was going to ask, right? Do you reckon that one of the reasons that Ozil was kept out of the squad, do you think that was something that was coming from Raul? And now that Raul's not there, it might change things, and Arteta might say, well, maybe I will put him back in the squad. Do you know what I mean? Maybe Arteta got a directive about Ozil because he's on such big money and they're trying to freeze him out, make him feel uncomfortable.
I think it's because I don't think it was football reasons that he was left out. He was left out because of the pay. He didn't take the pay cut. No one can tell me any different on that one. I'll tell you that now. No argument on that one. I'll tell you. There's no argument.
Do you think there could be a way back for him in the team now that Raul's gone? Because Raul may have been the one who was giving the order to freeze him out.
I'm just thinking if someone like Ceballos goes, we will need that sort of player, won't we?
So here's the other question then. If Ceballos does go and there is a space, would you want Ozil to be given that opportunity again after everything that's happened? Would you be happy?
Well, if he's in the right frame of mind and he can pick and shows in training that he can do it, why not? I mean, there's always the possibility that he might come back again. It might show the old. We might get the old Ozil from Real Madrid again. Who's to say? I mean, look,
if we give Xhaka a chance after what he did, which was absolutely disgusting, I mean, surely we would give Ozil another chance. Surely.
Well, that's another thing. He done worse than Ozil. He threw the armband. He called the mind you, the fans did give him sticks, so they've got to take it back.
Well,
but I mean, it was worse. You know what I mean? He did give it, didn't he, a bit? But anyway,
I'm with Carlos on this one. I'm with Carlos. Carlos says, "Ozil is done, lads. Let's be real." And I'm with Carlos. I want to move on.
No, Diesel wants him, but I heard Diesel change his mind this morning. He said he wants him back in.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's what. No, it's true.
Believe that.
Diesel, I'm hearing Diesel said because I'm not. I'm sure he told someone. He told someone I know that he's changed his mind about Ozil. He's changed it. This is rumours I'm hearing.
Yeah, I just see the bearded Gooners in here. Do you know that the bearded Gooner is going to be hosting a new show that's starting next week, and it's an American version. It's like a spin-off. It's like Better Call Saul. It's a spin-off from Breaking Bad. It's going to be Same Old Arsenal USA, and it starts next week. And I am also going to be one of the regular co-hosts alongside Tanner, the bearded Gooner, with Rohan and Ryan from the Arse Brothers. So if anyone's listening in and you're an American timeline, and you're going to be up later than these guys in the UK, look out for Same Old Arsenal USA, which is starting next week. That was just a quick plug.
He said, "Yeah, Claude, I think that's the biggest thing with Ozil. If he can show in training that he can be useful to the squad, and there's no other better options."
Exactly.
Fred said,
we keep seeing it. He does a little bit. He comes back into the team. He has a couple of good games, and then there's a problem with the manager again. There's always something going on, and then his back hurts, and he can't make it, and this and that. It always seems to be the same pattern. And I just keep wondering, do we want to go through all of that again? Did you know what I mean? It's like you keep catching him with this, and she's always cheating. She keeps saying she's sorry. She's not going to do it again. And you know what I mean? You come back in from work, and she's in bed with the postman.
You're joking. When did that happen?
Well,
when did that happen? I hope you've forgiven her. Have you forgiven her?
I don't want to go into it, Claude. I don't want to talk about it on air. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh.
It was the milkman the week before, but I don't want to go into it.
All right. I mean, that used to go on a lot. I tell you, the milkman. I tell you.
Yeah.
I know. I noticed that when there was extra pints in my fridge.
Do you remember those films in the 70s? You remember this, Claude? Do you remember the Confessions films? Confessions of a Window Cleaner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like the saucy carry-on films, aren't
they? Yeah. Sheriff said, Claude, who would you take between Aura from Lyon and Van Burke from Ajax?
Oh, I love him, especially on FIFA. He's brilliant, that Van Burke. Is he on FIFA or not? Hey?
Van der Beek, yeah, he's the main man, isn't it?
He's brilliant. I think if he plays like that normally, I think we should buy him. Actually, he's fucking brilliant on FIFA.
Anthony says, "I want my missus to go like Ozil, but I've got no chance of both, have I?"
That's a bit harsh.
Do what I do, mate. Make out you're going for a paper in the morning and then never go back. I mind you have to find somewhere to live, though. That's the point.
Just going back to like you were saying about bringing players into Arsenal, because I'm of a feeling that one of the reasons I said the striker from Celtic, because if let's say, for example, we do sell Lacazette in this window to raise some money, and let's say we're going to start playing Aubameyang through the middle, and after a month he breaks his leg, for example, and that means then we're only going to have to rely on
a free kick. Is it the post?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, man. Is it a free kick?
The post, the same post.
Yeah, Neymar. Look at this. Look, this was way out, and he's gone round the wall, and he's hit the post. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Free kick. Wow, what a free kick.
Oh.
God, that was unbelievable. Is it the post?
Oh.
But yeah, as I was saying, if we got into a situation like that, I mean, we'd only have really Eddie to rely on. So I actually think that if we sell Lacazette, we would need to bring in another striker for
We've
sure.
got Martinelli as well.
Oh yeah, Martinelli, but he's going to be out now, isn't he, until 2021?
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
It's quite a long time.
There's always a chance for Tammy Abraham.
But we might be a little bit short up front if we sell Lacazette.
Oh no, I've just solved our problem.
Go
The
on.
boy from Rwanda, from the 3rd division of. This could be his chance. George Lewis, is it? George Lewis, right?
Yeah,
He could be the answer.
could be. Yeah.
George Lewis. Listen, you was told earlier on, Claude. You was told earlier on by Gio that he is the next new Bow.
Yeah, I'll be bailing out. Never mind, fucking new bail.
Luke Beale of EastEnders.
That's probably more like it. Yeah.
Bruv, no, like Bender said, would you play a back four with Jenny, Gabriel, Saliba, Maitland-Niles, or a back three with the 2 young centre backs, David Luiz, as they are both experienced?
Be interested to see what formation he goes with, because towards the end of the season he was going with that 3, weren't he? Will he go with a 4 with Luiz? I don't think so. So, wonder if he'll play the 3 with the Gabriel. Who's the other guy?
Pablo Mari.
So, no, the Saliba and Luiz, and then the 2 wing backs. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We shall see.
I personally think he should stick with the back 4. I've never liked a back 5. I've always said it.
Now, nearly 3 weeks to go to the Premier League season.
Yeah.
And that Deadwood is still at my football club. What's going on?
Which one?
The Deadwood. These players should be going out the door.
Yeah. Yep. Well, there's not hardly been any outgoings at the moment, and there's not hardly been any incomings. We've only had Willian, let's be honest. So we're still.
Yeah, Arsenal. Everywhere else.
And George Lewis.
Going and out. Man United buying. Chelsea buying. Even Spurs. We're the only one that don't do that. I bet we end up doing it till that October when we'll be about 10 points behind.
Mbappe's through. He's played Neymar. Neymar's just outside the box. He's looking for Mbappe, but he's trying to do it himself. He's got in. Oh, well played by the defender.
Just got shoved off the ball, didn't he?
Oh, but they've given it away again. Oh, this is the problem with Lycett.
Yeah, they're not
all
over the place, aren't they? They're all over the place at the moment.
They're basically playing our Arsenal play. Look, you're in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're in a dangerous area, and they're trying to play fucking ticky-tacky football, get it out of their area, and then it goes tits up.
Oh, I think the referee. That's why he stopped the play. All right, I wonder why he stopped the play. He's hit him. Every time it's the referee now, you have to stop the play now. That's another stupid rule that they've brought in.
Yeah, that is a stupid rule. You're right. It's just
unlucky. I thought the Champions League final was Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. You got the Europa League final on Friday and the Champions League on Sunday.
And there's boxing Saturday, isn't there?
Boxing Saturday, yep.
Are we covering the boxing?
Yep, we will be covering the boxing.
Who's in the Europa League final?
Who are you doing it with, Kenny? Are you doing it with Kenny, yeah?
Yeah, if Kenny wants to do it, we can get Kenny on.
Well,
Seville versus Inter Milan, Stan. Friday, the final.
I do like the boxing, but I'm no expert, so I might sit this one out.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay. But I'm sure you get Kenny and who else can get? I'll get people on. Don't worry. What about we don't know about Sam, do we?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Sam. So we'll see if Sam Cox will come on. Our fellow young boxer, professional boxer. Hopefully, he'll come on for the Watchalong.
Is it on BT Sport?
I don't know what it's on, to be honest. I don't know what it's on at the moment. I'll have to have a look at half time.
Did you see that about Wenger offering himself to the Dutch international side?
Is that true though?
I've seen it a few times. Someone just put it here in the box. It was Bruno like Bender, and he reminded me. And I did see that. It said that Wenger actually is the one that initiated it, apparently.
Well, even when he was at Arsenal, we was talking about this earlier with Claude on the transfer show. Even when he was with Arsenal, all the offers that used to come in, he always used to turn them down and say no, because he really wanted the England job, didn't he? He was quite open about that.
I
didn't know that.
I don't think he wants an international job. It's because he likes to have the day-to-day running, and he's got a top job in FIFA. Why is he going to give that up for?
Well,
I mean, he's been away now for quite some time. Maybe
exactly. Yeah.
You know, he's got the flavour for it again, and maybe it's probably better for him that he's not in a club where he's day to day.
He's too old now, man. He's too old. He's 70. It must be 75 or 76 now, isn't it?
I don't know how what's his name at Crystal Palace keeps going.
Wenger.
Roy Hodgson. I don't know how he keeps going. He must be getting on.
He's as old as Rob. He's as old as Hodgson, and he's giving it up, isn't he? I think.
Arsene Wenger is 70.
70. Yeah.
He looks in a lot better nick than Roy Hodgson, though, doesn't he?
Every time I see Hodgson, he looks like he's you know what I mean, he's going downhill, unfortunately.
Well, Hodgson is 75, you know.
Yeah. KJH has said Arsenal have apparently agreed terms with Gabriel, and he is looking want to join.
Oh, I did. Let me phone up. See if anyone is tracking. And
what's he doing? Oh, he's giving it away again. He's giving it away.
He's done it again, isn't it? The keeper.
He's put it in. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. PSG. What is the keeper doing? Oh my God!
He's like Almunia.
Disgrace performance here tonight from the keeper. Oh my God! Look at him. That's twice now.
All over, mate. It's all over.
That's not good, is it, at all?
Look at this. Look, he's got the ball. He's dithering. Who is he trying to pass it to? He ain't even. Who's he trying to pass it to there?
Oh,
all over.
Oh, absolute terrible. Now, the thing is, that manager could get the sack after this game because of that, and that keeper. It's the keeper's fault twice.
All over, man. All over. Game over.
I do worry sometimes when I see us playing out from the back constantly. You know, it does worry me sometimes. Sometimes you've got to have a little bit of variety. You know, play it out from the back a few times, and then the next time go long, just to, you know.
Yeah.
It does worry me when we do that.
RB Leipzig's manager was just sitting there and put his hands in his head, but Neymar's coming through from kickoff. Oh, that was up on Meccano tackle. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, he's going upfield. Look, he's going down the window up on Meccano.
He does put a lot of balls sometimes into the penalty box for a defender.
Shame he's not been able to defend today, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit stupid today. Goalkeeper's not helping, though.
Oh, we've got a great chance here. It's on the left-hand side. Just outside the box. Play it back. Oh, what's he doing? He took too long. And now PSG got it. And now they're on the attack. It's 2 against 2 here. Great ball. Mbappe's through.
Oh, the speed on him.
Played it back, Neymar. Oh, puts it just past the post.
Oh.
Neymar
could have had a couple tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, this game's wide open now. I mean, Leipzig need to come out for it now, don't they? That's why.
Did you see the acceleration on Mbappe when he went past that geezer?
Unbelievable pace, Stan. Unbelievable pace.
He got level with him, and the guy was trying to keep up with him, and then he just put on an extra. He just zipped off.
I've got to say, he does miss a lot of chances, doesn't he? Neymar.
Yeah. Leipzig are on the attack now. This game has gone from end to end now. Just outside PSG's box. Cross comes in. Too deep. Oh, no. Oh. No, PSG have dealt with it. No, they haven't. They've given it away. They've got a free kick.
Ooh.
Free kick.
quite end to end, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't see any other result now, mate.
The Bearded Gooner said, Claude, I was in town for the Joshua Lewis fight back in December. Watched at the Islington Sports Bar. Great time. Whereabouts are you, the Bearded Gooner? Whereabouts in America are you? You in Canada too? Is he in Canada too? No. Where's he stand?
Where is it again? Is it Boston? No. Boston or no? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Canada still, yeah?
No. America.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I was in your part of town with the Dente Wilder and Fury fight. I was in Las Vegas then, Bearded Gooner. Great time.
Apparently, they stripped Fury of his title because he won't fight the Dillian White, so they're going to strip him of the title.
Really?
That's what they're saying. Because he should be the mandatory challenger or whatever. I mean, don't understand the politics of it all, but he should be He should be the one that's fighting, not Joshua.
Bruv, no light Bender said, do you think...
Mind you, my information did come from Heavy D, so...
Boom!
Who is now making another comeback, apparently.
Yeah, I see that. Bruv, no light Bender said, do you think Tuckle will get sacked if he loses in the final to Bayern?
He's got a Lonsdale belt, you know. He's got a Lonsdale belt, isn't it? Heavy D.
I don't know. Has he?
Yeah, Lonsdale belt. He got that. Did you see it when he used to go to games with it? That was a Lonsdale belt, wasn't it?
I thought it was a WWE belt.
I thought it was from a Kids R Us belt. Toys R Us.
No. Don't take the mic. It's a Lonsdale. He told me it was Lonsdale.
I thought it was the Intercontinental Championship or something off the wrestling, or no? Okay.
It was heavyweight. He won the European heavyweight
Royal
championship.
Rumble.
Super heavyweight he won. Super heavyweight.
Oh, is that a free kick? Does he give a free kick? Right. Oh yeah, he's giving a free kick.
The last question about Tuchel, do you think if you get sacked? That's why they got rid of Emery, didn't they, from PSG? Because he couldn't deliver them the trophy.
Right. Leipzig, we've got a really dangerous free kick here. 30 yards.
Don't tell me. Because I'm behind.
That's it.
CG said
about 3 seconds behind you, I think.
That's all right. So it's half time now, anyway. CG, Claude, how is Everyday keeping? Both of you full of character.
Everything's all right. He's planning a comeback fight. He's looking to fight for the heavyweight championship of Islington, and then who knows after that.
I like your optimism, Mohammed, and let's keep this going up until the next season. He said next season, Champion League semi-final, it will be Arsenal versus PSG, and Arsenal will emerge.
Oh, by the way, the women are playing on Sunday, I think this weekend. I see that. Champions League. The Arsenal women, so definitely be up for that. Come on, the ladies.
Jazza said Leipzig has wasted 45 minutes with those tactics. Certainly have, mate. And it was two mistakes, really, wasn't it, Stan?
Yeah, the goalkeeper's really let him down today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not good, is it?
Who is my favourite intercontinental champion? Okay, that's a good. I wasn't expecting that question. Let me think about that, Anthony. I'll answer you in a minute.
Lone Star, I'm going to put this question up because I know one of us on the panel is going to go absolutely.
Sorry, I just found out. Sorry, 1 minute. Hold on. Just had some news in. It's a 3-year contract, Jules Lewis. 3-year contract.
I'm going to put this comment up from Lone Star because I know one of us on this panel is going to go absolutely mental about it. And he said, "Can we please just trust the process?"
Oh no, please don't know. Oh, there's those words. I hate them. I hate those words.
Good shout out there, Carl, of the Honky Tonk Man, and Samuel L. Jackson with Bret Hart.
Bret Hart, yeah.
Tony Turner with HBK. Honky Tonk Man was the longest, I think, wasn't it? I think he had it the longest. I did like the Honky Tonk Man. I
can reel off a load of wrestlers, but I can't remember if they were bloody intercontinental champions or not. Bloody hell.
See, that's the thing, though, with that belt, most of the ones that become big stars usually have had the intercontinental champion. That's kind of like you're learning, right? And then you get the big one. So most of them have had it. Warrior had it, didn't he, when he fought against Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, yeah. George, sorry, mate. Did you is it on my Facebook or on Claude's Facebook? Because I'll have a look, and then I will get back to you, George. While
we're in the half time, I'm just going to excuse myself, and I'm going to go and water some plants.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bruv, no like Bender says, guys, you're going to do a fantasy league. I would definitely join. We definitely are, mate. We're going to sort it out. We're going to have a Claude and the Bansters league for next season. And we can either do it for free or we can have a bit of fun with it and put a little bit of money in, and then the winner can either take all, or we can have 2 or 3 winners. It's up to you how we do it. It's not a problem, but we will be sorting it out. And there will be a fantasy league or whichever ones you want to do. So look out for that, bruv. No like Bender and everyone else. Yes, George, it is me running it. So yeah, I will have a look, mate. I haven't looked yet, but I will have a look and I will get back to you, George. Thanks, mate.
Well, running what?
Huh?
What are you running?
The Facebook page. I haven't looked at the message yet, though. Claude, have you watched Jazza?
They said someone was trying to get into my Facebook. They refused them in just today. I don't know what that was all about.
Jazza said, Claude, have you watched Baywatch? Baywatch. I don't know if he means the film.
Not interested. Hasselhoff. No.
What about the film? Have you seen the film?
What? No, I don't watch.
That's quite funny, actually. It's a really funny film.
No, I haven't seen any of that. No, I don't really watch them titles. It doesn't appeal to me. Bloody watching a load of coast guards running after women. Jesus Christ.
Anthony said, hey, lads, go off screen when Stan comes back on. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, shall we? Where's that bloody, what's his name?
Glenn, I've sent him the link.
No, it's not on. It's not on. I'm going to phone him up there. I'm going to phone him up. I'm not having this. I'm not having this on every day and then the basements. Fucking get control of your life, for fuck's sake. Let's have a look. Where is it? Here we go. Gonna keep ringing. I hear. He won't answer. He's under pressure.
Do we know what time this is and if it's definitely happening on Friday, Claude? Bruv, like Bender said, you're going to do a stream on Friday morning when fixtures are released.
Yeah, we'll do it. Depends what time they come up. Normally 9 o'clock, don't they?
Yeah.
We will do one straight as it happens. Yeah, I'll keep on alert for that. As soon as it happens, I'll be there on stream. Don't worry, I'll be about. Terry will be still in bed, unfortunately. So I'll be about. Don't worry.
Hopefully, you never know. If later, I'll be up. So you never know. Gio said, Terry and Claude, like I said in the previous streams, George Lewis will be the next Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
So that's, I will reserve judgment until I've seen him play, Gio, for me. Jazza said, Terry has the dogs. They're absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Jazza. We're just waiting next week to have our female dog scanned to see if she's pregnant or not. So hopefully, fingers crossed she is. Apparently, Carlos is saying it's 9 a.m. on Friday.
Hey?
Apparently, Carlos is saying it's 9 a.m. on Friday.
It's normally that time, but is that what it is? Well, he knows more than me, but it is normally that, man, because it's normally announced on Talksport, isn't it? They have them before that, but they're it's embargoed, so they're not allowed to. They get hold of the media get hold of it early, but they're not allowed to announce it for some reason before a certain time.
Lone Star Londoner said George Lewis more like Christian Bale. What's going on? The bearded gooner said, Terry, what dogs have you got? I will show you now, mate. This is what I've got. These are my two dogs. They're French bulldogs, and they're actually sporting the Claude and the Bansters tops. And the beige one is, and she's the girl. We're hoping that she's pregnant, and Gus is the boy. And Claude has had a good cuddle with him, haven't you, Claude?
Yeah, I love them. I love them dogs. Love them. Love them.
What else we got here? Salman saying Claude the man. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Bearded Gooner. He said, brilliant, mate. What else we got here? Salman says, Terry asked Claude who is better, Ronaldo or Messi?
Everyone keeps asking me that. Different, but I'd say they're on the same level. I can't really decide on that one.
Miles is saying, who would you put as a centre-back partnership next season, including Gabriel?
Well, it looks like it's going to be Gabriel and Saliba, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I would
MD, unfortunately, we can't show the match live, mate. We can only show, we can only do a live watch along and give you commentary while the match is on, unfortunately, due to copyrights. We can't actually do that. David is saying, off to work, guys. Have a nice evening. Thank you, David, for watching, and we'll see you again soon. And thank you for your continued support. Really appreciate it, mate. Salman says, ask Claude who he thinks is Arsenal's best ever player.
Dennis Bergkamp, I would say.
Technically, I think you're right, ain't you, really? He had everything, didn't he?
Yeah, everyone would say the Thierry Henry. I'm going to say Bergkamp.
You know what? Do you know what? I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're never going to see him again in a football thing, but I don't think we appreciated them at the time as much as we should have done, Claude.
Oh, when you compare them now, fucking hell. Yeah, when you compare what we got now, fucking hell. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I mean, when you look back at now, when I look back at Bergkamp and Henry and Perez, even Parla, the way that they used to play in that, I mean, obviously, we all used to love it, and we all used to go in confident that we're gonna beat like every team we played. I just don't think we actually sat back and appreciated.
No, we never. No, you don't, do you? You don't at the time because you don't know what's ahead. You do when you when you see what is ahead, then you do start appreciating it, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's too late then. But I mean, yeah, I do understand that.
Lone Star says, "What about Francis Jefferson?"
Yeah, he wasn't meant for Arsenal, was he?
Carlos is saying Gilberto Silva was so underrated, lads. I think he was underrated to a certain extent, but he was another fantastic player. I think Pepsi Pack. I think Claude agrees with you here, and he's saying, knowing Arsenal, they will sign the sinner and not the footballer in Gabriel. or are we, Claude and Stan, just dreaming? Dreams can come true.
Yeah, exactly. Turns out it's the Gabriel that used to play for us before. He's come back.
Exactly. Exactly.
Bruv No Like Bender says, I still think to this day. He said, Bruv No Like Bender said, I still think to this day, Denis Suarez was the time worst signing ever. He played twice and got injured.
Yeah, agree.
I was listening to something the other day and a podcast, and they were saying that Sven Mislintat advised them against signing him when they said, "Oh, let's bring this guy in on loan." He was against it, but they just went ahead and done it anyway.
I would go, to be honest, I'd say Cole Storm. We bought him with a back, and he come on, I think, one game, and he scored a penalty. I think that's all we done.
Yeah, but it's more than what the other cunt did at the end of the day, isn't it? What did he do? Denis Suarez.
I remember when Kim Kallstrom was really big on the very first ever Championship manager, and that was like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Carlos is saying Denis Suarez is on fire for Celtic Vigo.
Who?
Denis Suarez is on fire for Celtic Vigo, apparently.
Oh, well, keep the fire over there then. Don't fucking get back there anymore. Bloody players. Some of the players we've had, mate, I'll tell you.
Lone Star saying,
I don't know why they bother with these bloody masks. They take them off after 5 minutes.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely stupid. Yeah.
How can you have some players coming past you with no mask on, and then some of them have got? I don't know. Yeah. Lone Star saying RB can't handle the eye pressure, yet still try playing out. Terrific of Mbappe's pace. Can't play offside and can't break quickly because PSG players throw themselves on the floor. PSG different class.
At the moment, they're better side, but you never know. One goal changes the game. You know, one goal can change the whole game.
Sackerson says, "What's the best rivalry match you have ever watched, Terry?" Look, I'm going to be a bit biased because obviously, you know, I think Arsenal-Tottenham game.
Hold your thing, yeah. I don't want to be kicked behind her. Hold your.
Oh, what about then? Hold what?
Well, what didn't? Yeah, I know what you're thinking about. No, just
the pause it. You mean pause it?
Yeah.
Listen, there's some great rivalries out there, but you know, when the Arsenal-Tottenham games get really feisty back in the day. I mean, you know, you had the 5-2s that we done it. You had great wins for Tottenham. I really do think that the Arsenal-Tottenham games are one of the best derbies. Obviously, you got Celtic and Rangers out there. They're always feisty too. Right, I've just paused it.
I've just kicked it.
What, at the kickoff?
45-10 I'm on.
What?
45-10.
I'm on 45, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, right. You paused it now. You paused it, Stan.
All right, I'm on 420. Paused.
420. Hold up. 45-20, yeah?
Yeah, I'm paused.
Go now. Go on.
Go. Right, we all should be synced up. Claude, what's your best rivalry match? What's the best rivalry match you think you've ever watched?
Best rivalry. Arsenal Spurs.
Yeah, I do think so. Stan?
Well, for me, it was probably the last live game that I ever went to before I moved away. I went to the Arsenal Tottenham 4-2 under Unai Emery, and it was when I was living in Amsterdam, and it was quite special because it was for my 50th birthday. My missus arranged everything, and it was the first time she'd ever been to a football match herself. Never been to a football match, and what a game that was! You know, and everything. And it was just a special weekend. So that one for me is right up there.
Just inside the box. What a
I totally missed that.
What a poor.
And yeah, it's probably going to be a long time now before I ever get to see a live game now that I'm living in Canada. So it's quite special, that one.
Lone Stars put Edgware versus Hendon. I love that, mate. That's brilliant. Pepsi Pack for any striker like the legend Christopher Ware would be a great sign in this transfer window.
Huh?
Christopher Ware. Do you remember him? Where?
Oh well, Christopher Ray. Yeah. He was a useful player, mate.
Didn't he score a really important goal for us? And was it an FA Cup?
Yeah, he did. He scored a couple of goals. Ian Barton, how you doing? Our Darlington fan, our mad Darlington fan. He said, "Hi Terry, I am back from Blackpool. Had a panic attack on the way back. Had to call the ambulance service. Had to leave my car halfway home. My dad picked it up with my wife. Have to go to hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, Ian.
That's bad news.
Yeah, better, mate. And
sorry to hear that, Ian.
Yeah. Said is saying it's going to be a PSG versus Bayern final. Do you agree with that, boys?
Looks like it.
Nice.
This is the year that PSG are finally going to win this trophy.
I'm surprised Lyon upset the odds tomorrow. You know, they bloody played well the last game as well.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
They're not to be written off, mate. I'll tell you that now.
Nice. Oh. All right, let's make a prediction now, boys. Obviously, we've got
knocking Man City out, man. They've got the tactical nurse to knock Man City out. They can give Bayern Munich a lot of problems. I wouldn't say that's a foregone game for Munich.
All right, so let's make a prediction now,
boys. We could have an all-French final.
Or German one, yeah.
And everyone going on about the French being the Farmers League. It could have the fucking French Cup final for the Champions League. And you know what's significant about that is they're the ones that have had the rest because they stopped their league. Yeah. And everyone has been playing through the break leg lockdown. There we go. So I wonder if that's made a bit of a difference. Because they've had all the rest, they've been playing, all the other teams have been playing.
Yeah.
And they've had a rest.
Right, let's make prediction now, boys. You've got the two teams on tonight. RB, they look like they're going out. So it's going to be PSG, and then you've got Bayern and Lyon. So who's going to win this Champions League final on Sunday night? Claude?
It should be Bayern Munich, but I tell you what, Lyon is going to give them a hell of a game tomorrow. And if Lyon win that, they'll win it. They'll win the tournament.
So is that who you're putting your money on? If you was putting money on there, who you putting money on?
Who wins tomorrow night will win the tournament.
No. I want to know who's going to win. Who's going to win? Who do you think's going to win? Win the championship. Want the Champions League?
I think Bayern Munich will win it, but as I said, Lyon will be a tough game. I just got a feeling PSG are not that good at the back, you know. They're not being tested, but they're not that great at the back.
Stan, who are you going for?
If I had to put money on one of these teams, I suppose I'd have to put them. You'd have to put the money on Bayern Munich, I think, and then maybe like a cheeky fiver on PSG without telling anyone.
Nice hit. Corner comes in. Oh, it looks like it goes out for another corner. For me, all day long, I put it on Bayern. After the other night against Barcelona, I can't see anyone beating them. But Gio is saying that Leon 4-1 masterclass on the counter attack. He's saying,
yeah.
We've got another corner here. Nice hit. Ball comes in. Oh, it's a poor corner. Poor corner. Goes out for a throw-in. Absolute poor corner. Bruv, no like Bender says, Pogba is a BTEC Bellerin. He cares more about fashion than football. I couldn't disagree with you. Not whatsoever. I think he's rubbish. I really do. I know, Claude, you feel a little bit different about Pogba than me.
Well, no, you can't say he's rubbish. So how can you say Pogba's rubbish?
Well, listen, I don't think he offers anything, and I don't think he'd offer anything.
Tell. Come on.
Honestly, mate.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
You say the same thing about Ozil. It's the same thing. He does fantastic for France. He does fantastic for France, but that's because of the players he's got around him. Same as Ozil.
He had a good game the other night, didn't he?
Well, everyone was slating him off and saying he was the one that lost it for Man United. I see on Twitter. Everyone was blaming Pogba.
That was the defence's fault.
No, everyone
was poor defending, weren't it, really?
Well, all on Twitter, they was blaming Pogba.
I mean, I didn't see that game, but Paul Pogba hasn't kind of lived up to the reputation, has he? In my eyes.
No, I don't know.
He's not pulling up trees, is he?
That's what I mean.
No, we leave that to Bellerin to do things like
that. No, he doesn't pull them up. He plants them.
I've had this conversation loads of times, and I'm still waiting for someone to send me clips of Pogba in the Premiership 10 times of what he's done. Had a great game because no one. Oh, they're in the box. No, PSG have got rid of it. No one can send me any clips or anything.
Not 10.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not 10.
So why is he world class then? Why is he in this bubble of a world class player? If we can't even.
I remember seeing a Man U game I can't remember how long ago it was. It was quite recently, and Pogba pulled out this world class diagonal pass, and I remember thinking to myself, "That's the best pass I've ever seen him make so far."
Oh, Neymar's
games, but it was.
Oh, he's fucking died there again. Look, he's got it. They fall for it all the time. He loves going over. He's hardly touched him. Look at it. Look. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but they're taught that in Spain, aren't they? That's why that's why I went off of Spanish football ages ago, because it was just all on the floor. It's changed a little bit nowadays in the last sort of couple of years, but just used to be on the floor all the time, and I couldn't stand it.
I don't know if any of you used to watch that TV show called Vikings, but Neymar looks a lot like that. What's his name? Ragnar Lothbrok. Just looking at him. If anyone watched Vikings, it just reminds me of that guy.
No, you know what he reminds me? He reminds me of that guy off Love Island. No, well, not the previous Love Island. One of the old Love Islands. He reminds me of that guy. I forgot his name. His Troops' mate. Fucking forgot his name now.
We don't get Love Island in Canada. They banned it.
No, you ain't missed much. Diesel loves it. Diesel. Oh, fucking.
Bruv, no, like Bender said, Pogba is a decent player with moments of world class.
Oh, where is Diesel tonight?
He's got other arrangements, unfortunately.
Oh, what's her
name? Pogba is a decent player with moments of world class nature, but hasn't matched up to his 90 million price tag, similar to Ozil in a way, saying that he's level above Xhaka. PSG comes in the box. Oh,
yeah, I agree with that. What you just said there, I agree with all of that, especially the last line.
Oh, go!
He just fell over.
3-0. Oh no! What's happening there?
Oh, what happened there?
what has happened there? They still put it up. It's still 3-0.
It's got up to 3. Yeah, the players are celebrating.
The keeper done well there for a second, but it's Album? No. What is the right back doing? He slipped over.
Yeah,
He slipped over. Why? He slipped over the right back. They're not going to get that foul, surely. And he's not offside.
Near him.
He's not offside either. So he can't. This can't.
Hands on, doesn't it?
Right now they've got all their masks off their face there. So what's the point of having the mask on when they're celebrating? They're still doing a VAR. What are they doing a VAR check for? What is it for?
For a foul, I think.
Well, come on here, show us the replay. What are you doing? Hey, why ain't they show? I think he's pointed for the goal. It's a goal. Check over. It's a goal. 3-0. Let's give it. Rightly so and all. That would have been absolutely. Let's have a look. Here he goes. He slipped over. There's no one near him. Why on earth was that a VAR decision anyway? That is absolutely.
He did clip him. He did clip him. He did clip him. Look at it again. He ain't got. He don't go over for nothing, does he?
Oh yeah, he kind of clips him. He takes a step and then goes down, doesn't he?
Well, it looks
from the other angle.
He's got other angles to me. They've only just shown it once, and it looked like it was nowhere near him.
He looked like he just clipped his kind of heel, and then he took a step and went down from one angle. But I mean,
they literally just showed it once here. Arsenal Maniac saying up when Meccano is sleeping. Carlos is saying VAR check-in for bullshit. Oh, PSG just get it away. Lone Star says standard check. Ash Rises says, do you think Bruno is world class? And Lone Star said, Frank Bruno, no, mate, he's well past it. Do you think Bruno is world class, Stan?
No, as you said, he's well past it. He should be getting back in the ring. Let himself.
Well, Tyson's getting back in the ring. Why not?
I know. And what's happening there? Is that still going ahead, or has it been postponed with that Roy Jones Jr.?
I think, as far as I know, I think it's all still going ahead. That
okay? It's 8 rounds, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, 8 rounds. Yeah.
Do you think they're going to properly go for it? Or is it just going to be like just like sparring around, or do you think it's going to be like they're going to be treating it as if they were like
Listen,
properly
Tyson has called it off. Patrick said. So I don't really know. It's been delayed to November. Carlos is saying. So, look, I remember hearing, I think on Talksport, it was Tyson's ex-trainer. And he said, look, it's all well and good watching all these videos of Tyson and even all these older boxers doing training and that. It looks fantastic. They look like, you know what I mean? They could box now. But can they actually do it against an opponent that is in the ring for 12 rounds? It's not feasible. He said it's not feasible. Do you know what I mean? You probably get 1 or 2 good rounds out of it, and the rest, like you're saying, Stan, will just be walking about, sort of. You know what I mean?
A lot of hugging. A lot of hugging in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, I would like to think when you look at Tyson, he looks absolutely phenomenal in his training.
Doesn't it? I saw some of that. I was almost like pissing blood just watching him punch the fucking bag. Do you know what I mean? In the training video.
No, what's he booking him for? Fuck off, ref.
Uncle Bunker. He said, lads, if you had the chance, would you go for a sausage and mash with a cheeky bit of gravy or steak pasty? I'd go for none of them. I'd go for pie mash and liquor, my son.
No, sausage and mash.
Yeah, sausage and mash and all, mate. But I'd also have some onions, fried onions in there with the gravy.
You boys ain't the proper EastEnders then.
I don't like that they put on their pies, man. That's like that liquor stuff. Don't like it.
I don't like the liquor. That's the thing I don't like about it. It's horrible.
I've never eaten it. I just don't like the look of it.
I like the pie and the mash. I like. It's just the liquor I don't like.
I've never tried it, but it just looks like it's come out of someone's nose. Listen,
it's the best thing with vinegar on. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. 3 pies, 2 mash, liquor. What? Lovely. I don't know what you're talking about. All this gravy, that's up north way. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of gravy on my chips and that.
You can't beat a Lancashire hot pot, mate. No,
right, is the acid test, right? Is the acid test.
Lancashire hot pot.
Do any of you eat jelly deals?
No, I do not.
Oh,
why would you eat anything to do with that? Oh my God, no.
No, that's East End, isn't it? That's the East End.
That is the East End, but no. I don't like hearing them scream when you cook them.
Do you remember when he used to be in a pub and like the cockle man used to come around with his basket?
Yeah.
In his white coat and his like white hat. The cockle man. That's old school.
Oh, definitely, mate. Gio with a super chat. He said Bruno is world class at taking penalties and falling over pitch and complaining for penalties. His new name, Big Baby Penals. What do you think of that, Claude? So Gio is saying that Bruno is not world class and that George Lewis will be a bow.
George Lewis. Oh. No, I don't want to talk about it, mate.
What's your opinions on that, Stan?
Well, Bruno.
Yeah.
I've never really. He seems to be like a penalty man, right?
Yeah.
It's penalties all the time in Man United lately. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's becoming a meme, isn't it? It's like a joke now.
22, isn't it? 22 this season. 22.
Just before the last game, people were tweeting, I wonder how long it's going to be before they get their penalty, and then they get one. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Bruv, no, like Bender says, Bruno has scored 3 non-penalty goals for United since joining United. Eddie has the same amount of goals. Right, so then what do we do? Do we start saying that Eddie and Tekier now is world class too? Is that what we start?
I think he could become world class.
He's got the potential. It's whether he takes the opportunities.
Do you honestly believe that?
No, I don't think he's going to be world class, but I think he can be a good striker. What I've seen of him, when he's in between them 2 sticks, he knows where the goal is. He don't need to look. When he was growing up in the under 19s and the under 21s, and that I used to watch him quite a bit. He's a great old school goal poacher, and that's what we need at Arsenal, I think, sometimes.
Having said that, I saw Iwobi was knocking them goals in for fun in the reserves and all that happened there. I don't know, mate. They don't. Some of them don't develop, do they?
No, that's what I mean. But we ain't going to know that for the next sort of year or so, are we? Because he ain't really had an opportunity yet, has he?
You know what? Some of our younger players like Reece Nelson, Joe Willock, and Eddie Nketiah, for example, I've been watching them like during
shooting is awful. Shooting, absolutely
pandemic football, and I look at some of them, and to me, I just think to myself, they look like they're struggling in an empty stadium, and it worries me of how they would perform in a packed one. To me, it's just my opinion. Some of them, to me, they just look like they don't believe that they should be even there. They look like it's a little bit out of their depth. They look a bit frightened. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So I do worry. I do worry for that too.
Yeah, I do. Listen, I mean, I think even Claude touched on it earlier on when we were talking about in the transfer window, and that was, you know, you ain't going to see what happened at Man United when all them kids come through ever again, I don't think, all at the same time.
But then I make a comparison between, say, those three players, and maybe Eddie is a little bit in the middle. But if I made a comparison between, say, Willock and Nelson, and then you compare them to someone like Saka and Martinelli, to me, I can see a big difference in just maturity.
Yeah,
you know, you look at them too, and you think you could start them in the game. You could start Saka, you could start Martinelli.
Have we got other pre-season games, or is that the only one we got?
Sorry, Claude?
Is that the only one we got? That chat Community Shield, is that the only pre-season we got?
No, we probably have other games, but that's the first one that's been. Do you know, when I looked the other day, that still wasn't even announced on the Arsenal website that we were playing that game still. So, and that's the only. Normally, they put all our friendly games up on the site, but I don't know what's going on at the moment. Because I don't think they actually know what's going on.
So this weekend will be the third week they've been off, isn't it? So they should be back now to training, isn't it?
I think they're back training this Friday, aren't they? I might have got that wrong.
Well, surely they must be back training soon if they've got a game next week, haven't they?
Yeah, it's announced. That's the only game they've got announced on the website now.
Have they said anything about season tickets yet?
No, still nothing. Still nothing. I see something yesterday actually about that, and they were saying that they're working on the aspect that they might have to have 25% of the stadium will be allowed in.
Okay.
So 20, not I thought it was 40, it's 25%.
This is what I've seen, 25%. So that's obviously that'd be roughly about 15,000 fans because they old 60, isn't it? So that'd be 15,000 fans.
How would they choose? How would they decide?
Exactly. I don't know. I do not know, Stan. There'd be a one-way system in and out, obviously. And everyone would have to wear masks. And you won't be allowed to sing or shout or anything because you won't be allowed to spread your germs about, basically. So what is the point?
You can't sing. You're winding me up now. You're winding me up.
Right, you have to do like a really polite golf clap.
Yeah, exactly. Why on earth would anyone?
I'll tell you what, they might as well leave it empty then.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Delwyn Jones said Friday, I heard, Terry. Yeah, that's what I heard. Newcastle start tomorrow, apparently Carlos is saying. Gio saying, Terry, your bald are always sleeping. Offenheim wanted Nelson for 30 million and Arsenal didn't sell. Now he's only worth 5 million. It's a shame.
He scored a nice goal, though, towards the end of the season. He took a really nice goal. Do you remember? I can't remember what game it was. The ball got squared to him from Lacazette and he took a really nice goal.
Was that Watford?
Yeah, I think it was the Watford game, Claude. You're right.
Anthony said, Terry, who do you think will win the Champions League? And if the team you pick wins, we
won't even be able to do watch-alongs.
You should wear an Arsenal top with Shako on the back.
We won't even be able to do watch-alongs, Terry, because apparently Sky are going back to doing just 4 games.
Liverpool game.
Someone else will get it. If they can't have if you can't go in the stadium to watch it, then they will definitely be be showing every game because they'll be losing. The clubs will be. Oh, I've just gone past the post there from Mbappe.
Yeah, that Nelson goal was the Liverpool game, not Watford.
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah. So it might be.
That must mean forget away fans now.
Yeah, away fans don't get that, definitely. Away fans.
That's fun, isn't it? Yeah.
But I really can't see me personally. I mean, I hope it changes because obviously I want to go. But I really can't see fans being back this year, personally.
No.
I think we're getting used to these empty now. I think we'll get so used to it, but people won't really bother back anymore. No, but it's true. It's true. good for the watch-alongs and all, isn't it? I mean,
Carlos is saying Sky have the rights, BT are losing it.
yeah, you know what? Amazon will have a lot more say soon as well.
Mm.
It won't be surprised, right, if Simon Jordan said it the other day that every club will have their own rights, TV rights soon.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do it kind of like a Netflix kind of a service where you pay a subscription, you can choose the games you want to watch, and then they have like an archive. You have like each team has an archive, and you've got like previous games and things like that. You know, like a wrestling channel. There's a way that they could do it, and they'd make a bundle.
Is every Premier League game shown in Canada?
Well,
Mbappe's through, shoots. Oh, what a save! What a great save, Di Maria.
Yeah, on the cable service.
Oh, another great save. Great save. Sorry, boys. Go on, Stan. You were saying?
On the cable service that I use, yeah, they show all of the Premier League games, but they don't show like FA Cup games.
Yeah.
Or League Cup.
So what you have the option? What you have the options? One
well, it's kind of a bit like Netflix. You know, on Netflix, you right. If you've got a Netflix account, you can have up to like 3 or 4 people that can sign in.
Yeah.
Well, it's a similar thing. My mate has got like the sports channel here, and he just gave me like a login as an extra person. So it's like basketball, ice hockey, UFC, football.
So you got it's like a pay-per-view then, you mean?
Yeah, you pay he pays a subscription. Yeah.
See, I loved it. When I was in Orlando, I was out there for 3 weeks.
PAZN.
When I was in Orlando, I was out there for 3 weeks, and obviously you get NBC and all them ones, didn't you? NBC, what is it? NBCN or whatever.
And all that. ESPN.
Yeah. So like, the villa that we was renting out, it had all the satellite thing, and you could watch they had all the football on. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? Every single one. Didn't have to pay for it.
I've got that on here, haven't I? Sure.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, out there, it's actually on cable TV. It's not on a dodgy thing or whatever. You can actually get it on the cable thing, so it's live as you're watching it. So it was brilliant when I was out there. And you know, the thing I loved about it was that football, as much as I love football, it was all over by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you know what I mean? So then you could still go out, and then you still got the rest of the day with your family and the missus and all things like that. Whereas it takes up the whole day.
You'll be early start in the morning, isn't it?
It's just a nightmare. Yeah. Like early games, like a 12 o'clock kickoff over here. That's like 4:30 in the morning, and especially like if you're going out on a Friday night, I like to stay up on a Friday. So if you stay up till 1, 2 o'clock, and the game's at 4:30, you're bollocks. You get up, I watch the game, but then I'm tired, but I can't go back to sleep, and I just spend the whole day feeling groggy.
Yeah.
And especially when that Emery era, when I was watching some of that dross, it was just, I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
and you know what was good? Because obviously some games was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Most pubs are open.
Yeah.
Most pubs are open. It was nice.
That's why I like the Europa games.
I hate these one-sided games, you know. It's too one-sided, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
they ain't got a clue, Leipzig, have they? They ain't got a fucking clue.
Upamecano here takes a shot. Oh, he took a shot and it just deflected back. But they got a chance here inside the box. Great defending by PSG. But they've still got the chance here. Leipzig. Just on this left-hand side. Cross comes in. Oh, bloody hell. That was a karate kick. They've still got a chance, though. Comes back out. Upamecano, shoot. Nope, he's gone back out to this right-hand side, just inside the box. Comes back to the left-hand side. Shoot. Oh, good save. Oh, goes out for a corner. Jake saying, will there be a White versus Pavokic watch along? Yes, there will be, mate.
Definitely,
there will.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll be doing a live watch along. Hopefully,
When is
Kenny
that?
can.
When is that fight?
When is it?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Is it
I don't
really?
think Kenny, I got a feeling Kenny won't do it though.
Well, I didn't know it was this Saturday. Where's it being
He
held?
likes- he likes-
2 against 1. Mbappe, he's through. Is he going to play it back to Neymar? Oh, Neymar slipped. He slipped over. Oh, my God. How embarrassing. 2 against 1, and they've absolutely mucked that up.
Oh, he fell over. Yeah, I just got that. I'm slightly behind you. He fell over.
Oh,
Poor guy.
ridiculous.
Where is that boxing being held then? Where's that taking place?
I think it's.
I didn't know. It's Saturday. That's something to look forward to.
I think it's in his on his premises in the like they've been doing like match
What,
room
in his garden?
in his big garden, yeah. So I think it's there again. Oh, this is a great ball from Leipzig on the left hand side. Cross comes in the box. PSG head here out.
So is it going to be like a closed event with no audience wherever they're going to be doing it, or what?
That's what's been happening, yeah.
Okay.
You got Taylor too that's fighting.
Okay, I'll look out for that on Saturday.
Hmm.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, it is. Eddie Earn's back garden, Patrick saying.
I was joking as well.
No, it is, yeah, that's where they've been doing it.
Just like hide out a big marquee. Bouncy castle.
Oh, goes out for a throw-in. Calvin's Arsenal. He's saying that Neymar is overrated for me. What do you think, Claude?
Sorry, go again.
Calvin's said Neymar is overrated for me.
He's done all right tonight. He's in and out of games. He's a good player, but he's not as great as people make him out to be. He's a good player. No, he is good. I'll take him at Arsenal.
Arsenal Maniac said, remember when boxing was free on TV? You used to wake up at 5 p.m. to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Years now, mate.
Years ago, the big fights used to be on at the cinema.
They're doing that again, you know, and they're doing that with football. You can go to the cinema to watch matches and that now.
Didn't Muhammad Ali and what's his name?
Frazier.
Henry Cooper. Didn't they fight at Highbury?
Yeah. But you could watch the fights at the cinema, couldn't you? I remember. Do you remember that, Terry? Yeah, but you went. I think it was before your time.
Cinema, I don't remember the boxing at the cinema. No, don't remember that. But I remember
your dad will probably know. Your dad will. Probably.
Yeah, we were
like a bloke sitting down the front playing on the piano.
Welcome.
But how can they? Because it's social distance. How can they put them? You might as well put them back in grounds then instead of cinemas. What's the point of that? That's nothing. Our cinema's open now, Terry.
Cinemas are open, right? Cinemas are open, but again, you've got to wear face masks throughout the film.
How do you eat your popcorn?
And you can only quickly take it down to put your popcorn in and to have a quick drink.
I'm not being funny, right? If it's that dangerous to go to the cinema.
Oh, what a great save again! 2 great saves on the spin. What a great save that second one was.
Yeah, that was a good save. If it's that dangerous to go to the cinema and you've got to do all of that, then I'd rather just like not go and see Jumanji 2 if it's going to be that dangerous. You know what I mean? You know, I can wait. I can wait to see Jumanji 2.
Gio says, Terry, how much do you pay for fights? I think it's gone up again now. It used to be 20 quid, but I think it's 25 quid, or unless you can get a stream from somewhere. But yeah, it's normally about. I think it's gone up to 25 quid now. I'm not too sure. My dad says he remembers it. Claude, my dad says.
Okay.
The cinema.
Even Charles. No, that's what I'm saying. You've seen it, haven't it? Got good memory, your dad. Got good memory. Is your dad about my age? Or?
He's where is he?
Late 50s.
No, 57. Yeah, 57. He was born. Yeah.
No, he's in his late 50. Oh no, 57. Oh, so that's what?
62, I think. 60.
63 this year.
Oh, he stumbled it.
Anthony said, Terry, try get that boxer on Sam Cox for when you go live for the first for the fight. Remember last time he was on, you laughed your head off. Yeah, definitely, mate. We're definitely going to try and get him on. I've messaged it. I will message him, and hopefully we get him on for Saturday night. So that should be good, Anthony.
Has he got anything coming up? Sam?
Oh, well, unlucky. Oh, nice. It was had a chance there. 2 chances. We're in the last 10 minutes of real time. He was waiting, Claude. He's waiting for the last time we spoke to him. He was waiting to try and get a fight. And if that don't get announced, he doesn't think he'll get a fight until next year, which is very frustrating, he said. Bruv, no like Ben. I paid £14 for Fury versus Wilder. Such a rip-off. I paid a lot more, bruv, because I was actually there live. So I paid a lot more than 14 quid.
What were the tickets in that? How much were the tickets?
The tickets we paid £200 each.
Not bad.
And you were right at the back and all, weren't you?
Was right at the back, but don't forget, out in America, their stadiums are only about 20,000 capacity.
Ah, right. Okay.
So still, you're quite far back, aren't you?
No, I mean it weren't, because even where we was, the view you could tell, you could see the ring and everything. Honestly, it was
massive screens, don't they, in these places, right? Have massive screens now, don't they?
Yeah, they've got massive screens above, like like the basketball and the ice hockey. They do.
How much would ringside seats cost then? About £1,000.
More than that. I'd say more than that.
That's fucking boxing's nothing expensive, isn't it, to watch boxing now, isn't it?
I've never been to a live boxing match. Never done that.
Oh, fantastic.
I've been to a boxing event, but not a proper one. Like I went that fucking heavy D thing. We went all fucking shit. That was.
I've been to a few actually, but there's honestly that was my first sort of massive fight, and for a belt. Do you know what I mean? That was my first one, and I would love to do it.
You know what I'm really jealous about, though, really, right? You've been to WrestleMania, haven't you?
Oh, I've been WrestleMania, yeah. I went WrestleMania while I was
man.
I can't have that. That's fixed. That's all fixed, man.
What do you mean it's fixed? Don't put soap in your mouth. Put soap in your mouth.
It's all acting. They're not doing each other.
The best way to think of wrestling, right?
You're telling me when they're fucking doing all that with the chair and all that. It's all fucking acting,
the best way to think of it, right? It's like EastEnders, but people get chair shots to the head sometimes.
Yeah, but they're not.
Instead of slaps, it's chairs.
Yeah.
All right, but
look, mate, you could kill someone if you hit the way they did. It's all bullshit, mate. I'm telling you.
I tell you what, you're breaking my heart now, because I thought it was all real.
Yeah, but I don't see. I remember, and that was the biggest fix. That when they had used to on a Saturday afternoon on World of Sport.
Well, yeah.
Mick McManus, he used to lose. He used to win the first. It was a best of 3. McManus, he used to win the first one. Then the geezer would equalise, and then McManus would win the fucking. Always the same old shit, mate.
Do you remember that thing about Mick McManus, Claude? He had that thing where he wouldn't let anyone touch his ears. You couldn't touch his ears.
He is dead now, isn't he? He must be.
I would think so.
He must be getting on anyway. Because I mean, that was in the 70s. That was, wasn't it? Ken Walton was the bloody commentator. And in them days, the scores used to come up on the screen, didn't they? If there was a goal and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to love watching that on a Saturday afternoon with my nan. She used to love it. Who was that? Who was it? Kendo Nagasaki.
Because in the early 70s, I only could go to the home games, yeah. So I had to watch the fucking and this Saturday. Didn't have enough money because I was only a kid, you know what I mean? So I had to watch the fucking wrestling on when we were away. And you had that Dickie Davis giving the.
Dickie Davis.
Cool. Yeah, Dickie Davis. That white streak, didn't he? That skunk white thing in his hair.
I heard his name for years.
Dickie Davis, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Ken Walton used to do and they used to have the ITV7, didn't they? For the racing, isn't it? ITV7.
Bruv, no, like Bender said, how was the fight live, Terry? I've never been to a live boxing match. Honestly, it's one of the best things I ever done. And I was, you know what I mean? A lot of people were saying, why don't you just sell the tickets? You get a lot of money for them while you was out there. And I was debating it, but I thought, I'm never going to be in Las Vegas again at the same time when an heavyweight boxing match is on and things like that. So I thought, no, you know what I mean? We're going to do it. But I'll tell you the best thing was, right? The best thing was on the day of the boxing, Fury, like, because we stayed at the MGM and all, and that's where it was. And he, just as he come into the arena, he just walked straight through the MGM, right? Just walked through with all his entourage, all his trainers and that. And the amount of fans that Fury had there was unbelievable. And they was all running up behind him, and all you could hear was everyone shouting out, "You big dosser."
It's going to be four.
You big dosser. And he's just walking through, and he had like, it must have been like 1,000 people just behind him, just singing it out. It was absolutely phenomenal, honestly. And the atmosphere was electric. The amount of support he had there was brilliant, honestly. If anyone ever get tickets to go, honestly, do it. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
How many fights on the card were there? How many fights?
I think there was about six or seven. I can't remember. We didn't watch it like all the first ones. We got in there for about about 4 fights to go. I think.
You mean to tell me you've paid all that money and you didn't go and watch the whole fucking event?
No, we didn't watch all of them. Didn't watch all of them.
If I paid 200 quid, I want to watch all the fights, mate.
We didn't watch all of them. We was having a drink at the bar, mate. It was all free, so why not? We was in the hotel. I mean, it was a bit cheaper. It weren't all free, but you know what I mean. It was a lot cheaper.
So how does that work? Is the hotel at the back of the stand where you're watching?
What's that?
Did you go for the drink at the back of the stand?
Yeah, you have to go like Arsenal. You have to go to the stand. You've got bars all around the arena because the arena is actually inside the hotel itself.
That's right. Yeah.
So you have to go into the actual hotel to get to the arena. It's mad. It's mad out there. It's brilliant.
And how many people they can fit in there? 25.
I think it's about 20,000. That one. It's all their stadiums are like that. Most of them. In America, they're not that big.
That must be a big hotel though to put all them people.
The hotel, honestly, unbelievable. I've never been to an hotel as big as that. It's absolutely massive. But they're all like that in LA. They're all like that. It's not LA, Las Vegas. Sorry. I mean, honestly, from our room to get to like the other side of the hotel, it must have took us 25 minutes.
You've got the bog and you've got the casinos as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got all the casino at the bottom. You've got Starbucks in there. You've got restaurants in there. You've got at one end you've got a nightclub. The other end you've got the arena. It's honestly, it's just.
What's stopping? If it's in if the fight's in the hotel. Like anyone can walk into a hotel.
No. They've got the security. Obviously, they've got the security, and you've got to scan your ticket in to get in there.
I know, because if you're going there, so you could say you're a resident there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you go and walk into someone's in the hotel, you can walk into a hotel and get a drink in some hotels in this country.
Well, not like in Vegas. Every one of them are just open. You just walk in all of them, and you can play any of their fruit machines. You can go up and get a drink. It's just you can walk through. It's so relaxed. It's lovely. Not like over
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say. If you can just walk in, then you can just go and walk in the fight without paying anything.
No, not in the arena. The arena is you still got like you like a turnstile sort of thing. You got people standing there.
Right.
Like you got to show your ticket and they scan it and all things like that.
I get you now. Okay. All right.
Did you ever go in a casino, Terry, like roulette or craps or anything like that?
Hold up, Tony saying that the MGM arena is 17k. The new stadium will be.
So, do you have to come out of the arena to get a drink, though, or do you can get one inside it?
No, you can get one inside. They've got like all bars around it and that, but obviously it's like anywhere you go, you've got to queue up, and that takes a little bit of time. You know what I mean? So, but outside you've got like all different bars in the hotel.
Well, what I'm trying to say, you know, in a football ground, you can go in, and once if you come out, you can't go back in again. Can you?
Yeah.
You
couldn't do that. No, you couldn't do that. You couldn't. Once you was in there, you had to stay in that part of the arena. You couldn't go actually into the hotel to get a drink and then come back in with it.
Right. Yeah, like football, you can't. Once you go out of the ground, you can't come back in, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. You couldn't do that. But honestly, the actual hotel itself was honestly, I've never been to anything like it. If anyone has never been to Las Vegas, please do yourself a favor.
Me and the missus were planning to go there, and then obviously with the pandemic and everything, now I don't know whenever that's going to happen now. Do you know what I mean? Because getting in and out of the border from Canada to America, it's not happening. Can't do it at the minute.
Just quickly, PSG have won. They've gone through to the Champions League final. They beat Leipzig 3-0. Let's be honest, lads, it was an easy game, really. It was one-sided, like Claude said. But a lot of that was down to Leipzig's goal.
Yeah, gifted him a couple there, didn't he?
But I mean,
you can see he knew it as well.
You could see it. And listen, we'd love to be in this situation, boys. Imagine this was Arsenal now going in to the Champions League final.
Yeah, that's a long time away, I'm afraid. I don't think we'll ever see that in my lifetime. I'm afraid.
Well, we have.
No, I won't be seeing it again in my lifetime.
I was going to say, yeah.
No, I have been fortunate to actually witness a final, European Cup final. But I don't think I'll see that again.
I remember that. Was it 2006?
Yeah. Fucking hell, 14 years ago. God, how time flies.
I've never been able to watch
14 years ago. It seems like yesterday.
It does seem like yesterday.
I've never watched that game back. And every time I see clips of it, I don't like
I'll tell you what, I don't know how people can hold on to these headphones, man, for all that time. It's really doing my fucking, oh my God.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was fantastic. Fantastic. It was unlucky and all. I think we played well, really, up until, well, I think
look at the way they're carrying on, mate. You ain't won the final yet, mate. Fucking hell, just a semi-final. Too early to start doing all that bullshit.
Yeah, but that's the first time I've been in the final since 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't, it's a bit too early to start doing all that.
It's a good achievement, though. It's a good achievement. Get there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm very disappointed in Leipzig, though. Who did they beat in the last round, Leipzig?
Can't remember.
They thrashed Spurs. I remember them thrashing Spurs. I can't remember they beat the last round.
I watched your last game the other day. Who were they playing?
Oh.
Right. I'll see if I can have a look. Hold up. Wednesday, who did they play?
I was at Thomas Partey's team, innit? And Thomas Partey wasn't in Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, all the hard work to
That's
be
why
Atletico.
I wanted to watch it as well to see if he was.
I think Atletico would have given PSG a better game for some, but they were very disappointing. Never mind. Oh well, that's football. That's life. That's how boring it is. We ended up talking about the boxing. Right.
No, that was look, PSG. They done what they needed to do. It weren't really an hard game. 3-0, keeper's fault of Leipzig, but that's it. On to tomorrow's night games. Who you going for? Who you going for? Call it. Who you going for?
Who is it again? Bayern. Yeah, Bayern.
Bayern. Claude.
I'm going to go Bayern, but it's going to be it's a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Leon pull it off, though. I wouldn't be surprised because I'm telling you now that Leon, that's no mean achievement. To put Man City out like they did, they'd be tough for Bayern Munich. Very, very tough. I think it'd be a lot closer than this game. That's for sure.
Hope so.
I think Bayern will do it tomorrow, and I think Bayern will go on to lift the trophy. Myself, I can't see PSG beating them. I mean, I know it's one-sided tonight, but after Bayern,
there's some good players on that PSG team, isn't there? There are some good players on that team, and Mbappe. I mean, he looks like he's going to be like the next biggest thing after Ronaldo and Messi, right?
Yeah.
But they're good. They're relying on their front players. But if Bayern get hold of that midfield, I think they can destroy them.
I mean, they scored as well from the defender, didn't they? I mean, it's the defender that scored that header.
Yeah. Anyway, boys, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. Because I think I can't believe Terry Flores is saying that done deal. Chilwell to sign for Chelsea. It's a done deal. He said that's done, and
but he said that about Sancho.
Oh yeah, Sancho's been done.
He said it about Haaland as well. That was a done deal.
He said about Haaland and all. Yep, he said about Haaland. So let's just hope he ain't talking about any of our players because it might not come true. So.
No, he said we've got Gabriel in the bag and I still haven't got it. Yeah, he's a jinx. He's a fucking jinx.
Just out of curiosity, how much is it for Chigwell? How much are they buying for Chigwell? Do we know?
I don't know. Don't say. Don't say. Let me see if this comes up. How much? Someone was saying about 70 or 80 million quid.
I'm just looking now.
It's a lot of money, whatever. I mean, I think that Leicester have done well if they get that for him, I tell you.
Well, look, all I'm going to say is if they're paying that for him...
He's not as good as Tierney.
Well, that's what I was about to say. How good of a buy was Tierney for 25 million?
Bargain.
Unbelievable.
Bargain.
But Chelsea Roman always pays over the top.
You could even say the same thing about the comparison between how much we paid for our goalkeeper and how much they paid for theirs as well. There's another comparison.
Well, exactly.
I've not heard from Ralphie. Ralphie's gone in hiding. I've not. Have you heard from him?
No, I haven't heard from him since just before the final. And we all know what happened there, don't we? Get in there. There it is. That's what happened. Hey, get in. That's what happened. My man. Right, so let's leave it there then. Obviously, PSG are through to the final, Champions League final on Sunday. We will be doing a live watch-along for that. I would imagine, just in my own opinion, it'd be PSG versus Bayern. So we'll be there for that, where we'll be doing the Friday watch-along of the Europa League game against, who was it? Inter and...
Villa somebody.
Was it Villarreal?
No, it was someone else.
What's that?
Seville. Inter.
Seville.
Versus Inter. And obviously Saturday we'll be there for the boxing. Live watching on for the boxing.
What time will that be starting? What time's that starting?
Probably around about 7 o'clock, I think it'd be. Let me have a quick look while we're on here.
It's not one of them late ones then.
No, because it's over here, isn't it? It's in Eddie Earn's back garden. So
I love that. It's brilliant. Creative.
Are you joking?
He's not letting nothing stand in the way of making a pound note. He's like, sorry.
There's no way he's doing that in his back garden, surely.
He is. The last two events have been in his back garden.
That's how you make a pound note, man.
Listen, if anyone knows how to make a pound note, it's Eddie Hearn. Don't worry about that.
So why don't they have it at normal places like they normally do?
Because you can't have any fans and that.
Well, you can't have any fans in football. You still have it in the stadium.
Yeah, but no one's got a garden big enough to play a match in.
It's on Sky Box Office, so it starts at 7 o'clock. It's on Sky Box Office.
Do you think like you're going to be watching it, right? They're going to be doing the boxing in the garden. Do you reckon you'll see his neighbours like peeping over the fence, watching it for free?
Must have a big garden then. Must have a big garden then.
Oh, I would imagine so. With the money he earns, Claude, wouldn't you have a big garden?
Yeah, true.
Bloody hell.
Right, mind you, Rod Stewart in Essex, he's got a football pitch, isn't he? And
he has, isn't he? Yeah, he has.
Mm. Well, the same again. With these money, you could have whatever you want, couldn't you? Bloody hell. Right, there we go, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate all your comments again and your lovely support. We really appreciate it. Like we said,
I really enjoyed the member stream last night. I'm looking forward to a few more of them. I think that was really good.
Yeah, it's fun
to know our members.
We had a special guest last night, didn't we, Claude?
Yeah, some guy come up. I don't know who it was. Still don't understand. I wonder who that was. That guy, like he come off that set of Only Fools and Horses. And Councillor Murray must have fucking stopped him. I don't know who that was. No, honestly, Stan. Last night, this guy's come on with a mask, right? Red sort of mask, white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he put some stupid name across. I don't know what he put.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What do you want?
I don't get me. I don't understand, but he's not. I don't know how he's got it because I looked at the members this morning.
Look, there's some good people out there, Claude. That's all I'm going to say, right?
But I don't know how he's got there because it's fucking only members only.
Well, he's a masked man. Maybe he's found a back way in. Do you know what I mean? Into the system.
Where there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes, Claude.
Yeah, we've got to be careful.
We've got to be careful on that because it was all right for that guy to come on, yeah. But someone else could come on that we don't know nothing about. Where's the security in this
the security.
Here we go.
I mean, someone else could have come on that next one could be a terrorist. So be very careful on this.
I don't think we're going to get Bin Laden showing up in the members.
I don't know where this, but that geezer's got through. Who else can get through this system?
Well, listen, if you don't know what we're talking about, you'd have to become one of our members on YouTube. Go over to our YouTube channel, sign up, and become a member. And next time,
it must have been a member that just changed his name.
Must have been.
Must have.
Must have been.
I'd love to know who it was.
I saw it on the watch back. It was a good-looking lad under that mask, whoever it was. Good-looking lad. Yeah. I don't know who it was though.
No, it was I think he was quite a young guy, but I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, very young guy, but
very angelic face.
I got a feeling it could have been that. What's it called? Who is it? It could have been.
I thought it was the new Intercontinental belt holder. That's who I thought it was.
Yeah, I could have. I reckon this could have been one of Diesel's mates. You
reckon?
He'd set it up. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Diesel.
I wouldn't put it past Diesel pulling a stroke like that.
Oh dear.
Right, anyway, mate, take care, everyone.
Need to wrap it up. I need to go to work, unfortunately. But I just want to thank everyone for coming on. Everyone in the chat, love yous all. Much appreciated. Thank you for your continued support. Stan, once again, thank you for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, Stan. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on. And can I just say, if you're in the US area, go on Twitter and please subscribe to our new show, Same Old Arsenal USA, starting next week.
Oh, you could get copyrighted for that,
No, we're part of it. We're a spin-off, Claude. We're part of their sister show now in the States. We're part of the same.
Oh, right. I thought you. Yeah. I didn't know you had a connection with them. Right, you talk to Craig, do you? Do you know Craig then?
I know a few people. That's what I'm going to say, Claude. I know a few people. No, it was the Bearded Gooner, mate. It's the Bearded Gooner. Tano's going to be the main host. I'm just helping him out.
Yeah, because they could claim copyright if you.
Spin-off show. We're
what's happened? 25k? No, Stan. I'm sorry. It's as slow as your money coming to get our players. Stan. Our figures going up.
Anyway. We're just under 40, away now from reaching the 25k, Stan. So I'm sure if you was to announce Gabriel or Thomas Party tonight, I'm sure
please, Stan, get that money out. You tight sod, get that money out. Spend some money.
Thanks, George. Thanks, George, for that. Really appreciate that, mate. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we will see you soon. Claude, sign us out.
Oh, it's time to go.
See you soon, everyone. Thank you very much.